Alright, what to do if your opponent is not online. First thing you want to do is invite your opponent. You can check their profile, and if it says online or live, then they should be able to accept an invite unless they're sleeping in a panel or something like that. If it's showing live, have somebody try to check them to see what they're doing, if they can do their PK or not. After you verify that they're not online or not accepting, you want to make sure that you check the hit the agency master schedule. This opens up Bigo's link. Bigo's link is down today, so as an example, I'm going to use mine. This is my backup from yesterday. So what you want to do on here is hit the triple lines if you're on a computer. If you're on the phone, it's the same thing, upper dots, and just go to find, type in your ID, and it will tell you how many events that you have on that schedule. Like I have 2 events on that schedule. So if you hit the hour, up, well, actually I don't have 2 hours because this is my backup. I only have 1 event today. It just found 2 because I have, this is for the membership program. So if that's showing the same opponent, then we have to wait 10 minutes to get a sub replacement. Now, for those of you that are not filling this out and doing all this manually, what you need to do is put your replacement. In this case, the goddess was replacing. Which PK was this one? This one here. Just put your sub ID in there. If it's our host, it should color code. Then we're going to put our agency. Type it in. I'm just copying and pasting right now. The time it started. Make sure they're always in PST. So you put this information on the schedule, and then you change this to sub requested. And once I see that, I will send it in and change this to pending approval. If it says verified complete, I don't need a screenshot. That means it's put on the schedule. If it's marked just complete, that means Bigo verified it, but I still need a screenshot with the information. Now, for those of you that are typing all this stuff in manually here, the easy way of doing that, also it varies on your phone, is this is event number 9. You just change any of these green boxes to number 9. I don't know why that says 8. I thought I pushed 9. Or you can type in 9 too. There it is. And give it a few seconds because I have this coded through the back end, so it takes time to go to one Google Sheet loop around. So now that it's on here, then all you have to do is copy this and either paste it to your screenshot or drop it in here with your screenshot. So that's how this information, when you just do this, I have no idea you got a sub because it wasn't put on the schedule. And the subs are supposed to be turned in within an hour. So if you need a sub, we pretty much need to know about it so that we can have it approved. If it's not approved, neither host gets paid because it doesn't match the schedule when they do the billing. Right. If you are picking up a PK from another agency that's not on our schedule, if it's on our schedule, you do not fill out this form. If it's on our schedule, it gets done on this form. So you're going to hit the pick up event link, and you can either manually do it from the drop down boxes, type in the information here, or you can use the form. If it's easier for you to use the form, just basically fill out the information, the event, the date, the time, Bigo ID, your opponent, and add the screenshot. And remember, these are for ones that we're doing, you're filling outside of the agency, not for our agency. And then all that information is going to wind up downloading on this line above here. And your screenshot will be coded on the agency hard drive. Okay, you have one or two ways of doing your screenshots. Now remember, if you do the event with the original host, all you need to do is have the date and the event number on it. So let's see. If it's verified complete, I don't need it at all, but you have to make sure it's verified complete. Like here's one that I did. This is event number 7, so when I send in the screenshot, all I need is to put that date on there and number 7. If it's verified complete, you can just keep it for your record, unless you want to store it on the agency hard drive. I will be putting a link up here. I got to code the back end to do that. But the link will always be, so instead of doing this here, you can go into the pins and there's a screenshot form. I said there will be a link on the page. And here all you're going to do is put your BiGo ID, the date, the event number. So just put whatever event number it was for that day and load your screenshot, and that's it. And that will stay on the agency hard drive so that you can delete everything on your phone to free your memory up on your phone. If you have an iPhone, you pay for storage, so it's good to get all that stuff off your phone. And this will store to the agency hard drive. So I'll keep it on there for 3 months, and then we'll purge them out from 3 months. But those are two easy ways to send in your screenshots. Like I said, the main thing is if they're marked verified complete, we really don't need it. If it's complete though, that just means it's approved, and I got to send in a bill to BiGo because it wasn't updated on the schedule. So you can also hit the past event tab. Now anything that's in green, rather it says verified complete or screenshot sent, these are good. Anything that's not, we need information. Like here, I need a screenshot here. BiGo approved it, but it wasn't on the schedule, so there's no guarantee you're going to get paid for it. So here, I would have to send in a screenshot and then send it a screenshot. When I send the screenshots in, BiGo checks that to see if it was noted on the back end or not. If it wasn't, then they update it. That way you're guaranteed to get paid. The last few days we have a lot that need to be done, all these completes. I still haven't gone through all the screenshots, so this will be updated in the next 2 hours or 3 hours, however long it takes me to go through these. But any that you had subbed that don't have the information, you're not going to get paid for it because it was never sent in for approval. And I've already found 5 that I got to send in that I never even knew you had a sub. So just by putting it on your screenshot does not get it approved, because it has to be put on the schedule here and it has to be sent in the BiGo. It's supposed to be done within an hour. We used to have to send these in before you can even start the PK, but now they give us an hour, and then the latest they wanted is by the next morning. And I've already got some on here that are 2 or 3 days old that were never sent in because obviously I didn't know about them until I'm trying to send your screenshots in. So, any questions on this, bring up in tonight's meeting. Everyone needs to know how to do this because this is your money, and I don't need to be spending time fixing your bills. This is your responsibility, your contracted hosts.